Okay, good evening, whoever is catching up the show from wherever you could be catching up the show, and of course, praise God to my Christian family, assalamu alaikum to my Muslim family, and of course to the other religions. We just call it, a general thing. Good evening, So, Tourism Uganda is the show that you are watching right about now, and of course, I'm yours truly, GUTS, certified, quantified, antified, and of course, what happens here on Tourism in Uganda. We make sure we explore different, cultural heritages that we have down in Uganda. Different cultural experiences, and of course, talk it all when it comes to, tourism. You understand? And of course, we make sure we make you tour around Uganda, around the world, just in your living room, and we impist that sense of epistemology.
I didn't see that coming.
To make sure that if you happen to talk about anything you've seen here on TV, you talk about it just like you've been there. And today it's kind of another episode, and of course we're gonna be having a chit chat with a queen, and of course a contestant. You understand? But before I go there, let's first hear from my other host right here. How is it? And
Yes, we're going to be beautiful.
I do not.
Hello everyone, because my beautiful name is Reda Christine, and you're most welcome to Tourism in Uganda every Sunday, BTM TV, Sunday 7 p.m. We're always here to tell you and take you through the most beautiful places of Uganda, the hidden places of Uganda, and sit down, relax, and enjoy. You'll never regret. Thank you.
Sure thing. We always do the transformation, and of course, what you have to do as a viewer to sit back and relax. And guess what? Today is kind of different because we got some cocktails dry here on our table. We got some avocado. Actually, cocktails are courtesy of Parachichi, powered by Cloud. That's the name. That's the name I can call her. You understand?
Powered by Cloud.
Yeah, Cloud. Cloud, the other name for me is an Aquatalia Cloud because it sounds simple for me. But of course we are
Hill.
Let's go Cloud. But of course we are coming to you live from Parachichi, Swahili word that means avocados. That's why we've put them before here. So every time you come through here, make sure you just be sure that you're gonna put an avocado. You get 10 avocados. You understand? If you come one, chibachimu okitegera so
baby agenda na kitundu
yeah ojane baby ogenda na kitundu okitegera. But of course within the blink of an eye, let's check out the guests who are having today on the show. Okay, Tourism in Uganda, still it's a show that you're watching right here on BTM Television Uganda, and of course, like I told you, we have guests in the building, and guess what? Without wasting any more minutes, I'll start with our host right here, who has given us the place right here at Parachichi, and of course, Miss, you say hi to the people, Mpola, just your names.
Hi Uganda, this is Ahira Lauren Hill Claudia.
Good, you've kept the basic, So, and on the other flip side, I got Miss Conservation, Miss Tourism Uganda Kingdom. Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, how are you? Hello people, my beautiful name is Nampija Helen, Miss Conservation in Miss Tourism Uganda Kingdom, and also Miss Tourism Bugey County, the first runners up 2024-2025.
Okay, actually I've learned something from your introduction. You are like my beautiful name, so I think I have to borrow that. Anytime I'll be introducing myself, I'll be like, hey, what's up, man? My beautiful name is Guys. You understand? My handsome name. Oh, okay. Thank you. So, Miss Conservation right here in the building, and of course, we have on the other side, she's a contestant in a certain pageant that we are going to be talking about still here on the show. But on today's episode, we're gonna be, taking a journey in different culture, in different cultures. You understand? The lady here happens to have a night that happens every single Tuesday
Yes.
here at Parachichi, where we are live and direct from. And of course, the night is about, different exposing, or putting out different characters of different cultures, you understand? And of course today we're going to be talking about that basically, and of course we shall be showing you different footage, because I personally happened to be around earlier on Tuesday, and of course it was a mad vibe, it was a good vibe, you understand?
You didn't invite me.
You know very well I can't go anywhere minus you coming along, but for some reasons you stayed back. I think I watched again the day, but I represented with one man winter, and of course big shout out to you, boss man winter, who makes sure we happen every single Sunday. And of course before we even do the open mic, for my people who love traveling, moving around different places, the only company that is authentic and trusted is Travel
with
Winter. Zula Africa, Tambula, Lambula, they got you covered in any way if it comes to traveling. Okay, so tell me, actually it has been some good time and us eyeing each other, but how have you been? How is everything?
Everything is okay. I'm currently a business owner.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Now
let's get the snacks. Let's get the snacks.
To keep time.
Tusaba snacks ezo bambi. Tusaba snacks za kwini waffe.
ensonga ensinga okubeera enkulu nti yena atandika bizinesi era agenda obeera successful kukuuma budde.
Sure thing.
Mukuuma budde nkola n'obwokulya obulungi ennyo. Obwokulya bulungi ddala. And since I'm a queen, tekitegeeza nti snacks zino ziri wa queen bokka. No, but buli aziriako muli awulira ddala nga queen.
Okay, and of course to my boys that happen to be having gifts or girlfriends, you can surprise us, with some snacks right here, and of course we catch the vibe right there. And of course later on tujja kuba tubagamba how you can place your orders and where you can
review.
They taste quite good, and of course there's one thing I've noticed. So trust me, tugenda kuba tubagamba musanga, but putting snacks aside, Pola, so I'll start with Miss Cloud, who happens not to be a full Uganda.
She said cloud, right?
Cloud.
Say cloud.
Now the difference comes in with our accents, isn't it?
Yes.
So, okay, once again, say hi to the people of Abuse Komuto, then we start off the show.
Once again, hi everyone. Hello Uganda. Hello beautiful people. And this is Ahire Lauren Hill Claudia. In short, Cloud.
Okay. I'll go with Cloud. If I call you Cloud, Chibanumo, so I don't know, but that's not how they mention it. Cloud. Yeah? So, Cloud, first things first, let's first with the night where I personally happened to meet you.
Yeah.
Why of all nights? Because we see different people host different nights, but I will term them vibe nights, where people order bottles and etc. Now, where did you get the idea of coming up with a culture night, basically? It
was started with Horace and Michael, the owners of Parachichi, in support of the creativity, the tourism and culture of Uganda. And then through that, they have been supporting different queens in the same night. Like before me hosting this night, it was the newly crowned Miss Tourism Karamoja, Miss Akidi Rachel. Congratulations once again, Queen. She was hosting this night in support of her journey. And then also I came through, and still it's the same story. So we are hosting these nights as we are being supported the other hand. Still we are promoting tourism, culture and creativity of Uganda. So how has it been with the night? How's the reception of the night to the Republicans of Uganda? Number one, it's therapeutic. It's really therapeutic, and then also it keeps on reminding you of your identity. It's really fun as you're enjoying, as you're having your fun. You recall yourself. You know, sometimes people lose themselves. Now, like in this very generation that we are in, you're copying this and that, the Americans and all that, which is okay, but it's really crucial. It's very important to know where you come from and who you are. Yeah.
The land of milk and honey and Region, Uganda district.
Do you know why I get scared? But Nyankwele, those are the only people who have the cows that the horn is like this.
So, still talking about the night, I happen to notice that, you know, you have different tribes that, you know, you'll be showing people who come through. And of course, actually, before we jump on that, I want you to first look to the camera and, of course, you know, tell the people about the night. Does the night have free entry? Do they have to pay? And of course,
does it have any restrictions?
My God, it's a free entrance. Yeah, you come, you enter for free and enjoy.
So actually, still about the night, I noticed that you almost spent, you know, all the night standing. So I would like to know, how do you make it to stand for all those hours while you're putting on high heels?
She's a queen.
I'm a queen. Yeah.
Hey, so queens,
Yes,
so queens put on high heels.
Yeah.
You know, it's a must have to put on high heels anytime, any day, anywhere.
It's not a must, but it's part of you.
Elegance. We portray elegance.
Yeah, I could put on sneakers, but the moment I put on heels, you also feel yourself.
Oh,
It's part of you.
okay. You know, I personally happen to experience, you know, different dances, you know. I personally like the MC, and of course, so, Queen, tell me, how do you manage to gather up, you know, people who be showing off different cultures here?
Apparently, one thing I also noticed before I answer you, coming to your question, is the fact that in most cases, when we go to such places now like Parachichi, in most cases we are celebrating the other world, and then we happen to have caused some issue of sourcing the traditional troops to come and present, but then we finally got people. And I also believe, because I've been in MDD since my childhood, I believe
just like me,
there are those people that already know those different kinds of dances like I do. I know some. Okay, like because I was always in MDD.
Can you give us a cappella?
Oh my God.
Can you give us a cappella?
Maybe I just want her to mention.
But I believe there are people that are gifted to know different things. So we were lucky we got such a troupe, and they know different dances.
Okay. Still about the night, I noticed that you gather different queens. Something that is rare, and I have not seen before anywhere, because I've personally happened to get a chance of interacting with different queens on different occasions. You understand? Where did you get the idea of, how do you come up with that idea of saying, you know what, let me gather up, you know, different queens from different regions to come through, and of course catch up a vibe from Parachichi?
Yeah, one thing I can say is, as a person who has been in pageantry for quite some time, ever since I was 18, I noticed sometimes when you hand over your crown, sometimes you tend to get off duty. And then also there are people that when they have their crowns, when they are crowned, they forget their responsibilities throughout
The reason
their
why
reign.
they compete.
And then also the other thing, those are the reasons why I'm coming up with this thing of togetherness as queens. And the other thing I noticed, in the whole world we don't have a union of queens. We've seen unions of different creatives like musicians, dancers, and all that, actors, but then queens, pageant queens, we've never had one. And this is my dream, to gather us together, past, reigning, incoming. Now, like currently I'm a contestant, but I was able to gather the reigning queens, the past queens together. I know we can make a difference because we are all gifted in different ways at the end of the day.
Now let's toss.
I think Uganda. Yeah. Now, DJ put the song so that we they said what? Washing, showering with those people. Together.
Hello world, hello Uganda. Here I have many queens, and one thing I was dreaming of is creating a group of the queens called a queendom. Just like you see, we are all here. I believe if we are all together, we can do something in the world. Not only in Uganda, but in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our Miss Cloud right there. She got some words, of wisdom. Which together, if you happen to interact with her, because my first time to have a chit chat with her, it was just like a 1 minute conversation, but I happened to notice that, she has more than what she looks. So, on this other side, just like we were talking about queens, I also happened to meet this lady here. In the night, you understand? And of course, I personally like the vibe they were putting on here on the ground, and of course, entertaining the people who are coming through. So, Queen, good to have you on the show once again.
Nice seeing you too.
But you seem to have a very soft voice. Tunaweereza abantu leero.
She came through.
Okay, I appreciate that. I mean, you honoring our invitation.
She's elegant.
Okitegeera.
Yeah.
Ne tunaweereza abantu leero eddoboozi.
Yes, abantu bajja kuwulira.
Okay, so good to have you on the show here at Tourismin Uganda.
Thank you. I'm so honored.
So okay, thank you. So tell me about your Miss Conservation. Right there, before jumping on the night, okay? So how has it been during your time in the office?
My term is still going on, so the right thing to say so far.
So far?
It has been so good. Maybe the weather changes and everything, because I'm into conservation, where we have obulungi bwensi, and also planting trees in different areas. So the movement, transportation, and the weather changes so far are not connecting well.
Yeah, abantu bowereza babiwulira. Are they cooperating?
People are cooperating. Kuba tugenda mu bifo ebisinga nga already betaaga obuyambi already bamanyi.
Actually, I just feel like we need to use Uganda when it comes to our conversation. Sisi Uganda Queen. So tandikirawo. Mugenda mu bifo.
Tugenda mu bifo already abantu bayayana kubayamba. In most cases, people are facing floods. Bano abalina deforestation okutema kw'emiti okuteetaagisa mbu betaaga ofuna embaawo z'okuzimba embaawo zaki kati tuddukira ebifo bwe bityo betusookerako okuyamba. Yes.
And kati tukyali ku post conservation in Uganda kiba kitya okuwambaatira okukuuma obutonde bw'ensi. Olowooza bintu ki ebiviiriddeko abannayuganda okubanga tebakuuma butonde bwansi? Because apparently as a globe we are experiencing what we call the climatal changes from all over the world. So I want us to briefly, or basically, kyekividdeko abantu okubanga tebakyagala kuma butonde bwansi wano ewaffe mu Buganda and Uganda.
Ekisookera ddala ebisinga okusumbuwa ekisingira ddala nga abantu tetumanyi kuuma kasasiro. Kasasiro aleese nnyo obuzibu mu mbeera yaffe ne tutamanya nti ffe ababikola era bigenda kusumbuwa ffe, like as in affecting us. Usanga buli omu alitarize, buli omu kasasiro wayagadde obuveera obwo.
Aide ekikomanda akaveera asudde.
Please dispose these things after right very well.
Yes, not even disposing but bulungi. N'abantu okutema emiti mbu bali nnyo enkuumanda ne beerabira nti wogutemawo tekawo omulala nagwo gukole ekyo kyoyagala webatwege.
So when mugenda in those places, what do you exactly do? Do you plant, or because even if you plant and it grows, someone will cut it off?
Yes, please.
Like what do you exactly
sensitizing people about a forestry. Yes, please. Because ebiseera ebisinga tukola activity tugeze nga tuze mu area yo, we shall do an activity like a sports activity nga wetugikola netufuna session nga yo yakutegeeza abantu engeri y'okwekuumamu betulina okukola. Mulwekyo wetufuna obudde netutegeeza abantu engeri y'okwekuumamu n'okukuuma obutonde bw'ensi. It's when we also do that tree planting, bulungi bwansi, okulongoosa ebyo byonna n'okutegeezera ddala okutegeeza abantu engeri y'okwekuuma.
Kati as the Miss Conservation, yes, we've got that part of you conserving the environment. What other thing do you stand for as a queen or as a Miss?
I'm a tourism ambassador in every area. I'm also based in Bugerere, my county.
Okay, just badde nyina ekibuuzo kimu before nga tetunava ku conservation topic awo wenyini bizibu ki byosanze nga gwe queen nga oli muzo activities okugeza nga sensitizing okitegeera ng'oli mu bantu, bizibu ki byosinza okusanga? No, tuweereza abantu abantu balina okulira nti bakalubiriza nga okola emirimu gyo.
Obuzibu bwentera okusanga okusoomoozebwa. Yes, you will be putting on your crown as such, naye abantu oluusi tebatendinga kuwuliriza oba oluusi nga balaba yensi gye tulimu already tukigenda gikyusaako kiyezi ng'alabira ddala by'omugamba ajja kiwulira naye omulala aleme kiwulira. wabeerewo era kisuumwa kati abata alabira ddala wateekamu amaani ageeteramu yekka kati tebatera kuwuliriza oluusi n'okusomoozebwa bakulaba nga akawala akatono tolina maanyi obagamba ebintu bakusinga obukulu
ojjukira nga
nabalabira ddala byebikyeebyo
every question ya history gye baatubuuzanga problems we faced ekyasookeranga ddala yalinga language barrier. I couldn't forget language barrier in every question, but I want to thank these pageants, most especially I've seen this in Miss Tourism Uganda. They go to different regions. I mean, if I have a queen from Buganda sensitizing people from Buganda, we're not going to have things of language barrier. Yes, a queen from northern Uganda is sensitizing people from northern Uganda. And queens out there, please, when you come to this pageant, you have advocacies. Don't drop them after the competition, because people out there are looking up to you. For example, our queen, I have like 10 people who say I want to be like Helen right now.
Yeah, sure.
And yes, I can prove that. So please don't give up on your advocacies, our dear contestant. Something you're standing for right now, don't give up on it when you're done the competition.
So,
keep it up.
Kati still Madam Conservation, Madam Conservation chiba kukuma.
Kuuma obutonde bw'ensi.
Mukyala omukyala omukumi w'obutonde bw'ensi. I'm now translating. Nalulungi w'okukuuma obutonde bw'ensi.
Is Nampija Helen from Miss Tourism Uganda Kingdom. Running Miss Conservation 2024-2025. I'm going to explain in Luganda. First of all, obwanalulungi buli omu abutwala mu ngeri ye abamu balowooza oba ogenze kukola kintu kirala with men sometimes. Kale abasinga bakitwala mu ngeri, buli omu akitwala mu ngeri eyiye, naye ffe tukitwalanga nti it's a stepping stone. Kuba buli woyingira pageantry tekitoddamu kubeera gwenyi. Okay, toddamu kubeera kyekimu. Kasita oyingira pageantry buli omu akitwala mu ngeri ye, naye kasita okiyingiramu n'okitegerako omuntu, it's a stepping stone. Abamu bakijudginga in different ways, what, but if you have a chance bambi okkirizanga omuntu n'agenda mu kyayagala, kuba tubeera tumanyi kye twagala. Ate kyoba oyagala to improve people's lives, your life, kuba kati buli omu tewali ayingira pageantry oba pageant nga talina kiruubirirwa. Buli omu agenda ogiyingira nga alina kyayagala okukyusa oba okwongera ku muntu oba abantu abalala. So abasinga tuyingiramu nga tulina ebirooto nti we can go outside, come help people in Uganda, like charities and also that. The moment you get a title like mine, ekuyambako okweyongerayo n'okuyambako abantu. That's how I understand pageantry life. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
So, nalulungi okuma obutonde bw'ensi. Mbane njagala kumanya nti mbajja kumanya we bali bakulonda okujja mu office walina ebiruubirirwa ekitegeera bye bali ogala okukola. As in, have you managed osobodde oku have you managed to, I mean, hit on a few?
Or Luganda is Lugandaring.
Luganda utamusemuko. Okay, so have you managed to, I mean, tackle on the objectives or aims you had before you know, as you are coming to the office?
Oh, okay. Yes, Sebo. I believe that ogenda okutuukamu ebyo ebintu already olina ekiruubirirwa kyo. Tewali muntu ajja nga talina aim. Everyone comes in to join that pageantry life nga alina aim, nga alina kyayagala okutuusaawo oba okuleetawo ku bantu. Kati I believe that ogenda joininga nga already omanyi kyoyagala. Kati I myself, I joined already. I had already started on what I wanted to, but I needed a platform, a stepping stone to push what I wanted. I was already into conservation, planting trees. Era Bugerere can testify. I was already into planting trees, charity. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, sure. nakulaba nga tusimba emiti nakulaba nga naliyo nga tusimba emiti awagwe tewandaba.
That's nice. Kati already ninawo I'm a witness, right?
Yeah, sure.
So already nalimu ekyo, but after getting my search, the title I wanted, kuba kiyinegeije kikuleetamu omuntu n'akulaba nti kyoyogera okitegeeza dani okwogera nga tolina kyoyina tewali akumanyi tolina kyolaga. Kati this was like a stepping stone bye nali nkola already, so nkyongerayo bwongezi sikitandika butandisi.
Wow.
Yes.
We do tukole yabasatu. Yeah, for that, you know.
That's what
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, that's, you know, our queen right here, Mpola Mpola. Kati twali tugezaako kubanga tumenya kubimu kubya byakola. Okitegeera nga Miss Conservation owa Buganda Kingdom, Mpola Mpola. So I want us to jump quick to the night where I happened to see you for my first time, you know. Tell me, how did you get to know about the night? You know, the culture night that goes down, you know, every single Tuesday at Parachichi. Ojjoti okumanya kwekyo ekiro tusigala mu Luganda. Abadde yesetiza zire mu Luzungu amanyi tuvuge ku basic. Tuli ku Luganda.
Kasakana nange muzeeyo mu Luganda ng'atandika ekibuuzo kye. Omuntu ali ayawulira Parachichi. Like Parachichi, what is Parachichi? Apart from the meaning gye twayogeddeko it's a Kiswahili word meaning avocado, but what is Parachichi? What is it?
Parachichi, it actually has a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Abasinga tulowooza kya Luxury. Naye Parachichi is first of all it means avocado. Kitegeeza kedo mu Luganda. And I believe that it's a restaurant, but I believe that it's also a place for culture lovers.
Okay.
Culture lovers.
Whatever.
Anything.
Yeah.
Culture.
So I believe that it's a gathering. Eleeta buli muntu from any region. Every Tuesday, wabeerawo that gathering whereby we do culture dances, culture talks, and also a gathering. I sit down and talk with people you've taken time without seeing. Era nagenda ogimanyako through this mighty lady.
Mighty lady.
Mighty lady.
Okay. Mighty lady. I have a reason for that. She invited me actually. She had a friend who was contesting for Miss Tourism Karamoja. Nampita bulungi nga manyi byakusaaga webityo, but the very first time I came here was that day, and I really had good fun.
Okay.
Yes.
So did you get the chance of them showcasing out your tribe or
Culture dance.
Yes, of course. You know Chiganda, we are so wide. Buli omu akumanya nga
mwabaliko Baganda kutikko.
Kadodi ku ntikko.
Nedda Maganda kunyankola.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still interacting, you know, with the ladies down here. And of course, if you've just chanced on the show, Tourism in Uganda is the show that is on your screen, Mpola Mpola. And of course, I'm yours truly, Guts, right here with my melanin queen, Madame Rhoda. Okay, right there, Mpola Mpola. Not forgetting big man Winter, Mpola Mpola. So, on this other side, to you know, Queenie or Miss Cloud. Yeah,
Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill, you know. An American based in Uganda with the names. Yes, American based in Uganda when it comes to names. Because for us, we are used to the
Nazite.
You know, the Nazites, Nampija.
No, Claudia, Lauren Hill.
So, Mpola Mpola, Claude, Mpola Mpola Mchizimbe, and still we are live and direct from Parachichi. Mpola Mpola. Taman Parachichi is located down as you slope from Acacia. Bukoto Street.
Oh, next to tight security.
It's a cooler place, you know, to come through and of course, you know, chill. That's if for better side design Mpola, just for big vibes, you know, big chills, no bad energy, positivity on the ground anytime you come through. So
Welcome back from the short break, and thank you Parachichi for my other drink. Anyways, guys, as you're sitting there watching us, I want to remind you about the grand finale of Miss Tourism Uganda, which is happening on the 14th of September. That's next month, and then we have our unveiling night on the 24th of this very month, our Serena. Mujeko ku hotel ya Luxury because of Miss Tourism Uganda, and then we have our talent night in the most beautiful region, which is Karamoja region. Come and witness these girls showcasing their talents. The magicians, tubalina no.
Are you going to be there?
Yes, I will.
Karamoja.
Come be there. Come witness the different talents that Miss Tourism has, and see the reason why you should bring your girl for a pageant, especially Miss Tourism Uganda. Yes, gets to a
actually, before we went to the commercial break, we had that discussion that I just feel like we need to organize a discussion for another day. Okay, but in the house we still have Miss Cloud, an American who represents in Uganda. That's when it comes to names. Okay, and of course on the other flip side, I have Miss Conservation, which take it. So in the first segment of the show, we were just taking, journeys, which take it on Obiatu Seko, how she came about, with the night, and of course everything. And she has told us that she has an upcoming branch, basically, that is about
charity,
okay?
Charity branch.
And I maniti branch bade manye mwene bere yokusande kitegede.
Ya Kampala.
Tojogera gamba bugambi branch yokusande bade okoma utajogera. So je bade manye ko basically, but of course for my people that always represent. Yes, for all my community that I always represent with on the other branch, trust me, you have to come on this particular one, and of course let's support the girl right here, Mpola Mpola. Still, before we dive into the topic of discussion of today's episode, but still neyongera okubajukiza nti tulina kye bayita Queen Snacks Mpola Mpola for a great taste, and of course
flavors for royalty.
Flavors for royalty. So that's what's up, and of course as we come to the climax of the show, we're going to go to our address where to get them, deliveries and etc. But remember, these ones are courtesy of Rhoda, okay? The Melanin Queen right here, Pola. So
Nakawera be there on the 31st of August to Connect Market Day. We're going to be there showcasing, so they can come and stock their snacks for a month.
Okay, Pola. So like as we were starting the show, Nabagambye Konti tugenda kuba to exploring different cultures, and of course I just feel like I'm the best position of talking about this because I have one person who has taken a step ahead to collect different cultures in one place. Narabanga abantu basobola okuba baziraba, because the last time I went through at a night, nasangayo abazungu, nasangayo abayindi, nasangayo abaganda, okitegeera ne ba city boys, okitegeera. So I just feel like she is in the best position, and of course on the other flip side, Nyinayo Queen wa Buganda. So like I was telling you, the first time I came through, Kweno,
it's called Ngoma Experience.
Ngoma Experience. Why did you name it Ngoma?
Ngoma is a Bantu word to mean drums. If you find it like in most of the Bantu speaking people, it's Ngoma.
I personally love the sound.
It can change maybe like in pronunciation, Ngoma, like that, but it's always Ngoma.
Okay, I feel you. So, how when you know what Andikida? Should we do some Luganda? Are you good in Luganda?
It's okay.
So, I noticed something. Let's talk. Tutandikira wenyini ku ngoma. I noticed that that night they were playing different, sounds of different tribes. Okay. I want to know through your night, what Chicho Boteka, what you be portraying today? People who come through.
First of all, kasimulimo omuntu ajja atwaki tukola ezo dansi n'ennyimba biki byonna on the same day kubanga mulimu omuntu abeera ngaze nga nze ndi mukiga nange njagala mpulye nga bakuba ebiki ebyabakiga oli nga muganda naye nga ayagala awulire ku ndooza wakiraba buli webakuba maybe abaganda ku platform webakuba gundi abamagisu nga era abagisu omulaba nga yenayena ali happy. Yeah, that is why we do that.
Wakongo baka Tanzania baka America baka Toronto baka Uganda baka Wakigo Nyakamara de Biranamki lawi panya udongwe miel karao.
Thanks.
Let's talk about your region that you represent. What are some of the unique, things that you?
We are unique.
Let's start from there.
We are unique. It's a very beautiful region, the Western Uganda, the land of milk, the land of milk, beautiful women, elegant women.
What are you? Okay, how are you? But talk about food of Soviet South. What are your women known for?
For their beauty.
For their beauty. Okay.
Please come to the east.
So.
Well, the Western region is such an amazing region. Yeah, some people say it's cold. Yes, it is cold. We have those beautiful cattle with big horns.
I saw the MC, trying to demonstrate how they move.
Yeah, they are very big horns. You find them in the Western region. And one thing about us as Westerners, we have that unity in us. If you've realized, if I find, let me give you a vivid example. The owners of Parachichi, they're also Westerners. And there's that connection that comes, that brotherhood. There's a way you connect, you bond. If you've noticed, even in schools, you find cocoons of Western people. You get there's that thing that we have, like the bonding. If I find you and you're a Westerner, you feel like this is my brother, this is my sister. You feel them, you're ready to support. The other thing, we are supportive, regardless of the tribe in most cases.
Okay.
I'm not talking about tribalism.
Don't
quote me wrong.
I'm
only trying to talk about the Western region as the Western region.
But let me keep my political side.
What else?
Before you go to what else?
I want to disagree with her from the start. Which you guys that means something different. The whole Ugandans know something about you Westerners. It's not that you guys love each other, but
what? It's just
For the love of tourism in Uganda, of course, let's go ahead to.
No.
Okay. Now, tourism in Uganda is the show.
Yes,
Mpola Mpola.
7 p.m. every Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
So I would like to know before I cross to the other side.
I've just gotten you.
What are some of the things that Western has? A tourist who has bumped in Uganda for tourism activities. Betalina kusubwa era beyandisa nnyo okugenda mu Western alabe before them leaving Uganda.
First of all, our marriage ceremonies, they are unique in their own way. Our cultural dances, yes, like I said, the Kato. It's a hilly place still, like he said last time. In the Western Uganda, you will find very, very long, they call it long hills.
No, corn cattle.
No, apart from the cattle, the hills themselves, they are big. And you would fail to see the other person on the other side, like he mentioned. Yeah, there's a lot to experience in the Western Uganda.
What are some of the tourist attractions that are there? You talk about the what?
She's a Miss Petit, it was a Miss Tourism.
Yes.
Western.
Yes. No. For us, we are not so much into what is the Western.
But that's your religion. So you've heard it from Miss Cloud. Ochitegera aveyo mu West jetuba fenna abanyu b'amata abatagala kubanga tubeerawo mu mbeera kitegereyo muntu wa bulijjo ffe tuli balala mu kaba Western. Okay, so now allow me close to the Buganda Queen, Miss Conservation Katini Nyoso. I saw you last time here in the night, and I happened to notice that when they were playing Buganda sound Ochitegera, the vibe went so mad, it went down like crazy. I mean, the dancers, you stood up from the seat like, yo man, at first I felt like you are possessed kind of because of the vibe. Buganda Kuntiko. So tell me, how was the feel you seeing them playing your sound right there?
First of all, I love Buganda and hello Buganda. So, as a ngoma kuba, that is like talking about us. That is originally us, the Waganda. So, any time ngoma za Chiganda, obani, kujumuka.
What makes Buganda or Buganda culture unique from different cultures?
First of all, Buganda, it's a kingdom of its own self, and I believe Tuina the power over amanyo kweyimilira ufenga abantu. So what sets us unique bingi nnyo sisobola bimala because Buganda is a tale to tell.
Muyina amaanyi ag'emiti mwagala kweyawula ku Uganda?
Si kweyawula ku Buganda naye obeerawo nga wekkiririzaamu nti with or without, this is us and we can stand. You get that solidarity. It's full of kuba ab'amaanyi kuba agali awamu.
Okay. Let's talk about the Baganda dance. One of the most entertaining, dances when it comes to cultural dances. What can you say about the Maganda dance? And okay, let's start from Baganda dance.
Maganda dance, it's one dance but with different breaks. Mugenda kumpaayo ebimu mu Buganda. So tulina ebisoko, tuba ne bakusimba.
So kati gwe kiki osinga okumejalinga mu kiki okula? Bakusimba yabatya?
Bakusimba osimba omugulu n'omenya ekiwato, n'osimba omugulu n'omenya ekiwato.
Leeta bwe nalaba nga amenya ekiwato n'okwe kiki?
Yenze kaneegoti.
Okay, I just love the feel. Ochitegera gibabaamu awo.
Ati tuzina ng'oli anti keeko.
Okay.
Kata
agobagayita batya? Agobagayita batya?
Abula sijja kulimba nti manyiri. Naye
obusoko
Busoko.
naye tutera
amawugula
nze nsaba katonda
Kati
akimpi
amawugula ge gaba gatya? Amawugula ge gano wobeera wano is
amawogola
what?
amawugula ga
ate by the way amaganda tetugazina nga tuli banyiivu.
By all means olina
By all
okuseka.
means oba olina okuba omusanyufu kyekikujja ewammwe kasita ofuluma ennyumba
Ebinnya
bagamba it's a saying oba from who naye they say that when you step out of your home wear that face egenda okuyambako nawe ofunamu tolaga abantu byoyitamu so that ofuna nawe kyoyagala so tosobola kufulumawo nojja notulaga the angry face you get so dancing entertainment biba ne reasons zaabyo okuba abasanyufu lwaki oba ozinanga oli munyi ye kyekiba kikuyimusa ng'oli munyiivu.
And that's one thing also about pageantry. That's why we are trained to smile.
Yes.
And smile. So now I'm watching you all talk about your dances, forgetting the one and only Kadodi. Abana b'embali. So I want you all to that thing you've done, to keep quiet. Then I tell you about Kadodi. The most. Trust me, if those people come then I kuba Kadodi. Mwena mugenda situka wano mugende mutandika
Gamba kimu buli akeetabamu abalina okuba n'amaanyi.
okitegeera.
What makes Kadodi unique?
Unique. Our dances. Our looks when we are dancing. And also this is some dance that is how can I tell you? Kadodi tukazina ku most especially nga bagenda kusala mu ntombalo. And this thing happens only in even years gwatakola math kitegeeza ki 2012, 2014, 2016, 2018 kati nga 2024 mwe tulimu. Kadodi kayitirivu ddala kitegeeza
Kayitirivu ebugisu.
ne muno mu Kampala I've actually met some people dancing. Yes. Bugisu to the world.
what is the history or the reason behind of the even years?
The even years, I'm not so sure about that, but personally I believe because even when, let me say if I want to give you something, I'll not give you one thing. I'll make sure I give you two. And that's our nature, the Bagishus. We don't give one thing.
That's why
We don't give odd things. Even if I'm to give you kids, I'll not give you 5. I'll give you 6, 4, 8. Yes.
Okay.
We believe in even numbers.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was it, different cultures, different experiences. And of course, I tell you, that's one thing, that makes Uganda unique, that makes Uganda the pearl of Africa. You understand? So if you are a tourist, big shout outs to my people from Boston, Abu, right there, who makes sure every Sunday you tune on the show. My community from the, Dubai, Qatar, Abanabeyo. Sorry, everybody Tabakadamu. Because it sounds weird, but big shout out to you for always catching up the show every Sunday. Mpola, and of course other people down here in Uganda. So big shout out to my people in Tinda, big shout out to my people in Chira, and of course my hood that I represent, Bukoto. Pola. So we have come to the climax of the show. So just in a minute, I want you to, say your last words, and of course one word that empowers a girl. Who would like to be like you one day, one time. Gatadeke the slash. Okay. Just in a minute. I would like you to look into the camera and of course, give a girl who's watching you right about now on BTM 2-3 words that can encourage her to keep on pushing until I am bad day. Sash,
ne
crown, because as far as I understand, there are so many girls that I would like to be where you are. You understand? To get a muscle.
So my girl is there. Always believe in yourself, and not only beauty is the key to everything, but hard work. Because no one will ever take what you worked for from you. So believe in yourself. Stand on your goal. Do your goal. Have your goals.
Okay, that is it, eh? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, kataleke ka Melanin Queen waffe.
obutalekeka mbeera na bungi naye nyongera obajjukiza nnaku z'essaawa era wasigaddeyo eddakiika nga 34 mukole order za Queen Snacks zokka n'ekirala ekitalekeka Miss Petit Global Uganda has its grand finale on the 15th of September. Kindly come through and support these girls that are contesting. It's not only Lauren, but we have other girls in the pageant, and come listen to these beautiful minds that you always remember that we have wise girls in Uganda. Come through on the 15th of September to support Miss Petit Global Uganda.
Okay, thank you very much. You are like, want to say something just in a minute?
I wanted to say something about the charity branch. It's 5K kids and then adults 10K. Then VIP is 100K. VIP with a code.
Location?
The location is Parachichi still here in Bukoto. It's in support of other charity causes. So it's a charity branch. You're going to have fun with a cause.
Okay.
Kindly come through.
So you've heard it from her right there, and of course, if all goes well, I'll have you come through on our youth show so that you call people come through on the branch. Okay. So that's if all goes well, and if God grants us, live. Okay, so big shout outs to everyone who was watching the show, and of course before I call it a wrap, big shout outs to my one and only Mchala Navakoza Aisha, my mom, catching up a vibe from Accra right there with my
Accra?
Yeah. And of course all my people from Accra, but to me de Kompola, she's always on the show. But big shout out to you, mom. I love you so much, and of course thank you for always keeping it here on BTM. So that's how we've been today, and of course next Sunday, if still God grants us live, tuja kuja naba miss abalala, and of course other people from different regions exploring their culture, tourism in Uganda. But remember, September 14th, it's going down.
Grand finale,
Yes.
Miss Tourism Uganda. Come see the beauties of Uganda and you'll never regret.
Tugenda kubayo mpola guides and her
Christine.
tugenda kubayo mumanyi. So from there I shall call them quits, and of course till next Sunday, peace.
Same time, same place, 7 p.m. every Sunday. Peace.
And we out.